Hi everyone, Cataplan here. I will be showing you how to do the Bandaged cube version C. Yes, I do not have the cube, but you can create your own by placing 3 pieces of tape in these sections, creating 3 pieces of 2 by 2 by 1s, but leaving the Y-shaped section free or clear, just like this. Also, I added a few pieces in the corners in this section, so I know which pieces I will not be able to move. We will follow 4 steps to complete the cube. The first step is to know your cube and to complete the back section with the single pieces. This section here. The second step is to permutate and rotate these 3 edges. This, and this. In the third step, we will permutate the corners. This corner, this one here, this one, and this one. And the final step is to rotate those corners. Okay, let's start. Step 1. You will have to know your cube, and you will have to find, we're gonna start finding these corners, the 2 by 2 by 1 pieces, and we're gonna try to form what we created earlier, or if you have them already, is the Y shape. So that's what I'm gonna do to have a better understanding of this, of the cube. So I will rotate the Y to the back, I have it there, and then these 2 big ones are just rotate them and make my Y. This way I can rotate the cube and then I can see the first part what we're going to create. Here I like to look for the parts that are going to one of these edges, put it first, and then when I have that one done I will rotate it down, and then I complete this section here on the top. So let's try that. So I'll usually rotate it this way. This ones I will put all the big pieces together. So I have more options here and I can freely move around. So we have now yellow on top, and then we have a yellow piece edge here. Oh, we have this one already too. So we can use that one and match it there. And I'm gonna put this back, sorry. This, I'm gonna put it down, and I'm gonna keep it on the down side, and then I'm gonna complete the top part. That's what I'm trying to do now. Rotate this and this. Luckily, I got this one in place, but it has to be here with the other corner. That is this one here. This one has to go in between these 2. So I have to match this one with one of these blue pieces and then try to put them together to make a little diamond together. So that way it can go in the back section. So for that, we will try to put this corner down here, then bring it up. Rotate this out here. And sorry, I have to wing it a little bit here because I do not have a specific algorithm for all this. And I have to play around with it, so sorry. Oh, there we go. This side, there we go. So we match this one now. So now we have to try to put this one together with this one to create the diamond. But you see here, this is on the way, so we have to take it out. And we want to rotate it down. So for that, I will do up here, and this way I can take it down. Now I have that one free. I put it on the side, then I bring it up, and there we go. This part should be a little bit simpler. I don't have a lot of algorithm for it. I just wing it and just go and try to figure it out. So as soon as you complete this diamond part, so then just rotate it to the back, and there you go. We have completed the back section that we needed. We don't care about this one in the bottom. We just care about this ones that are the single pieces that we not gonna bother anymore with them right now. We go back, turn the cube, and put it back into place. So we have our Y shape again. There we go. We have the Y shape with the 3 pieces in place. So now on, I'm gonna be cutting the video, and I'm gonna show you every single possibility that I found with these ones. So this move is called the sledgehammer, and we are gonna permutate these edges. We're gonna rotate these edges clockwise. So we're gonna lower this one here, move this one, and this one here. So it's a three cycle rotation, and that's called the sledgehammer move. So I want you to learn this very well because we're gonna use this move a lot. So it's R prime, F, R, F prime, and that rotates these 3 pieces. The other move is the reverse sledgehammer. It's going to permutate these 3 pieces, or 3 edges, sorry, 3 edges, permutate them counterclockwise. So this move is going to be F, R prime, F prime, R. Just doing a rotation counterclockwise. We have this case that you have this edge, okay, like good, and rotate it properly, but these 2 are out of place. This one should go here and vice versa. So we're gonna swap these edges. To swap these edges, we're gonna go here front, and then we're gonna rotate the cube down, and we're gonna do F prime and R2. Okay, now this part here, what we want to do is to rotate this 90 degrees. So we're gonna go U2, and we're gonna take this part down, R prime, then we're gonna do U2 to put it right here. Now we're gonna grab this piece, edge, and take it down. So R, sorry, I did U, and then now R prime, take it down, and we're gonna rotate 90 degrees. So it's another U, and then R. Then we're gonna grab this section and put it down. So U2, and then R prime, and then U prime, R. And we're gonna put the diamond back since it's completed, put it back to the corner. And now we're gonna do back what we did in the beginning, R2, and then F prime, F actually. And then we rotate the cube back, and there you have it. They're back in place. In this case, you already have the green and white in place and the orange one and white in place, but they need to be rotated. So we want to rotate those 2. So here's the algorithm for that. So it's going to be R, U prime, R prime, U, R prime, F, R, F prime. And there we go. We have those 2 edges rotated. Okay, so now we are going to do the corners, and we're gonna put them in place. So the first move I'm gonna show you is to swap these 2, and to swap these two, swap them and swap these two. So here's the algorithm for that, to swap those two corners. So we're gonna do 3 sledgehammers. That's what the move is called, sledgehammers. So it's gonna be R prime, F, R, F prime, and we do it again 2 more times. R prime, F, R, F prime, R prime, F, R, F prime, and there we go. This one is in place, you see, yellow, green, orange, orange, green and white. This one is already rotated properly, and this one is already in place. So now we're gonna, for this case, we're gonna rotate, we're gonna do a U-Perm from this one to this corner to this corner, and like this. So it's gonna be clockwise. Rotate these 3. This one is already in place, so we don't need to do anything with that one. We just need to rotate these 3 clockwise. So to do that, get the cube, get an X prime, and then we're gonna do R and F prime. And here, since it's gonna be clockwise, so we're gonna rotate it 1, so there's a U. And what we're doing here is swap these 2 and swap these 2, and then this one we're gonna put them back in the next move. So the first move is to swap this 2 and this 2 here. So we're gonna do the 3 sledgehammers, 1, 2, 3. So I put it from here, I put it here. Now we're gonna U2 and put this one back in there, and this one is the one we took out of here, so we're gonna put it in this place now. 1, 2, 3. This one is fixed. We put it back with a U, and then we do F, and we do R prime, and then we rotate the cube, and they're in place already. Now we're gonna do the same move, but it's gonna be counterclockwise. So for that one, we're gonna do this one and move here, this one here, and here. This one's still the same, so we're just gonna rotate this counterclockwise. So for this, we're gonna do the same thing. So rotate it down and do R and F prime, and then we're gonna do the same thing, but the first time we did it to the U. Now we're gonna do U prime to have it on this side, and we're gonna do the same thing. So 3 sledgehammer, 1, 2, 3, and then put this one right here. So we're gonna rotate U2, and when we put it back, 1, 2, 3, and we rotate this one to the back because we don't need it anymore, and then we'll do F and R prime to put them back in place, and now they are in the correct position. So now we're in the part of rotating corners. So here are some examples of all the ones I was able to figure it out, and I put letters on them just in case you have to fast forward and get to them if you need to do it quick. So look at the graph and look at the slide and see if you can figure out which one you need. So also, before I start demonstrating, I want to show these symbols that I'm showing in this side, and those are the rotations. So the rotation with the Y, so this is the Y that I'm talking about, this Y here, and that's what we've been working all this time. So whenever it's a green, the green Y, so it's gonna be rotating the cube this way. So this side is down now, the one on the right, so you're gonna keep rotating the cube like this. So it's rotate the Y. So whenever I said that, it's just rotate it 1 time. So if it's the orange Y, it's counterclockwise, so rotate it to the left, or however you want to call it. So it's just rotation. Let's start with the first cube rotation, or the rotate corners. So let's start to rotate this. clockwise. So there we go. So 1, 2, 3. Rotate, cube counterclockwise, and then 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. Rotate the cube again, and 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. There we go. It's complete. Now we're gonna do the rotation of these 3 corners counterclockwise. So here we go. So 1, 2, 3. Rotate the cube clockwise. 1, 2, 3. And rotate the cube again. 1, 2, and 3. So in this case, rotation of the corners, we're gonna do rotate the middle one here clockwise, clockwise, counterclockwise, and counterclockwise. So here's the algorithm for that. Again, sledgehammer. 1, 2, 3. Rotate clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Rotate counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. Rotate clockwise. 1, 2, 3. For this one, we're doing counterclockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise, and clockwise. So we start 1, 2, 3. We'll take counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. We'll take clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Rotate counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. Done. In this case, we're gonna rotate the 3 corners, and we're gonna rotate them clockwise. All 3 of them. Okay, here's the algorithm. 3, rotate clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Rotate counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. Counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. Rotate clockwise. 1, 2, 3. And it's done. Here we're going to rotate counterclockwise. So this way. Same thing here. All of them counterclockwise. So there we go. 1, 2, 3. Counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. Clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. In this case, we're going to rotate these 2 corners. This one is clockwise and this one is counterclockwise. So 2, 3. Rotate counterclockwise, and then 1, 2, 3. Rotate counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. Again counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. Rotate clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Clockwise. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Here we're rotating this one counterclockwise and this one clockwise. So 1, 2, 3. Rotate counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3. Counterclockwise again. 1, 2, 3. Now we rotate clockwise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And this one will be doing rotating this one clockwise, and this one counterclockwise, and the other two are fine. So let's go for it. And there we go. Now we will rotate this one clockwise and this one counterclockwise. Three, we'll rotate counterclockwise, 2, 3, clockwise, 1, 2, 3, counterclockwise, 1, 2, 3, clockwise, 1, 2, 3, clockwise, 1, 2, 3, clockwise, 1, 2, 3. And there we go. We completed all the cubes. Well, that's the end of this tutorial. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, please. Also, subscribe to get more notifications for future videos, and I'll be seeing you soon. Thank you. Bye.